Hey folks, this is Fat Guy Flies RC, and this, well, I'm Fat Guy Flies RC, and this is the 80mm Avanti version 2 from FREEWING. Let's take her out and have some fun with her. Probably going to do 2 flights and combine the flights, and we'll do a battery report after each flight. All right. Now this is the FREEWING Avanti 80mm. Have the FREEWING brand afterburner in there, not the KO model. I got to do that. Now I don't have any kind of stabilization in this Avanti. I've only got a 7-channel Lemon RX regular receiver, non-gyroed, non-stabilized, and also a satellite. So it's just me and the plane. All right, but the Avanti is such a stable platform. No matter who makes it, it's like a Trojan T-28. They're both just stable no matter who makes them. All right. Sorry, hat cam video. Mama had to work, so.
Time remaining 4 minutes. Gear up, flaps up.
I'll go to my mid rates.
Low rates.
Actually, we'll go low rates. Well, it sounds so good.
Gear down. Time remaining 3 minutes.
Come by, make sure my gear is down. And it is.
Landing flaps.
All right.
Flaps up.
Here, turn around here. All right.
Takeoff flaps.
Here we go again.
Flaps up. Gear up.
Boy, it's got such a great sound.
Mid rates.
Go back to mid rates now.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
Got such a mean howl to it.
Gear down. Landing flaps. High rates. Low rates. Braking. Brakes off. Take off flaps.
Ooh, that was kind of nasty. All right, still got a minute. Let's take off one more time.
1 minute.
Even though she doesn't need a gyro, she would fly an awful lot smoother with one. All right, here we go. By the way, I'm running a 5,000 HRB.
Flaps up.
I think I like my low rates better.
Gear up. Landing flaps.
They're
30
about
seconds.
kind of slow.
Flaps up.
See that wind hit that wing?
20 seconds. Gear down.
All right, I can see my gears down.
Landing flaps. Timer expired. Braking. Brakes off.
All right. Actually, I think we're just going to do the one flight. I'm running out of time. I know I said I was going to do two, but I'm starting to run out of time. So we got other planes to fly too. All right.
Flaps up.
Take a look at this plane real quick. Just look at how gorgeous that thing is. Absolutely. Beautiful, beautiful plane. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is put a gyroed receiver in there to kind of even things out and put a KM model afterburner in there instead. I mean, that one's okay, but KM model afterburners are so much brighter. All right, take it back to the bench. All righty, we're back. All right, let's go over the rates I flew in. Talk about flaps first. Has split flaps. Hopefully you can see them. There is a little bit of a mix. Flaps up on Spectrum are negative 100%. Takeoff
Takeoff flaps.
are negative 50. Hopefully you can see that. And then landing are a positive 25 with a 15% down elevator mix that has a 2 second deployment. All right. The rates that I flew, and I ended up flying with two rates. I ended up with my
High rates.
my mid rates
rates.
most of the time and my low rates. I flew my low rates mostly. Low rates aileron are 70%, 30% expo. Elevator 70%, 30% expo. Rudder 70%, 30% expo. Mid rates,
Mid rates.
aileron 80 over 30, elevator 80 over 30, rudder 80 over 30. So my mid rates and my high and my low rates are what I ended up flying in, and I took off and landed all that in my low rates, the 70 over the 30. All right, there's nothing really special about the plane as far as anything else as far as receiver goes. Let's talk about CG. CG on the plane is, I may have it written on here. No, I don't. But on the outside of the wing, it's actually embossed on the wing, these big CG marks. You cannot miss them. They're very prominent. Okay, so if you put your fingers on the outside of these weather or wind vanes or fences, I got her set to be slightly nose heavy. Okay, because she's a sport jet, not a Death Dorito. And to show you where I put that 5,000, those magnets right there at the very center of these magnets. Now, if you want a little more of a level to aft CG, you'd move your battery back. Remember, the lighter the pack, further forward, the heavier the pack, further back. But this is a 5,000. You can run up to a 7,000 in this thing. 4,000 for speed, short flights. 5,000 for normal cruising, and that's where I put it. Now, basically that's at the very end of that first wood tray there, hanging off just a tad. So right behind the gray control board. Let's talk about how much we had left. We flew we were 12 seconds over on a 4-minute and 10-second timer. So 4 minutes and 22 seconds of total time. How much of that was actually in the air? Probably about 3.5. And still got 22% left. So 4 minutes and 10 seconds is fine. Actually, set it at 4 minutes, and that way you have some buffer time in case you need to do a couple of go-arounds to get your landing down the way you want. Well, folks, there you go. That is the 80mm Avanti version 2 from FREEWING. I got it when it first came out, so she's got a lot of hanger rash. Nose cone comes off, very strong magnets, very robust gear. But our grass is very rough and has rained a lot, so it's muddy and mucky and nasty, and I just don't want to put the plane in it. But it can handle grass landings and grass fields no problem. There is a little bit of a delay, so pay attention to this on the gear going up and down. Mainly it's that nose, so it's not horrible. So really not much delay at all, but it does take a little bit of time. Mainly it's that nose gear. But I got all kinds of dents and dings and problems on this plane as far as damage from just rolling around. But other than that, perfect plane. I want to put a KM model afterburner here, and then maybe put a 7-channel limit arc stabilized receiver to help with some of this wind. It'll even out the flight a little bit. Won't change how stable it is. It'll just make it a little more locked in. All right, folks, well, y'all have a good one. God bless y'all. And don't forget, faith, family, and friends, God is good. And that is the Avanti version 2 80mm from FREEWING. See y'all later.